Welcome back, students. Today we will continue with the last two agricultural practices, that is harvesting and then storage. Harvesting, we can say this is the final stage of crop production. At this stage, the crop has reached maturity and mostly dries up, as in the case of cereal crops. Therefore, we can say that harvesting is the process of cutting the mature crops from the field. It is either done by cutting it close to the ground or by pulling it out with the hands. Certain implements used for harvesting. They are sickle, harvester, thresher, combines. In case the field area is small, crops can be harvested manually using a sickle. If the field is large, a harvester can be used to harvest the crop mechanically. Once the crop has been harvested, grains need to be separated from the chaff. This is done in two steps: threshing and winnowing. Thresher is used for threshing. The threshing is the process of separating grains from the stalk, and the machine used for this purpose is known as thresher. The two processes of harvesting and threshing can be combined by using a tractor-driven combine. In addition, it may also be used for separating the loose chaff from the grains. This process is known as winnowing. Once the crop is harvested, grains are stored for later use so that they are available throughout the year for consumption. Storage is an essential process since the loss of produce can be high at this stage if due care is not taken. Poor storage methods may lead to the reduction in quality of seeds, reduced availability to germinate, discoloration, and unpalatable grains. A number of risk factors need to be addressed while storing grains on large scale. These are moisture, which can lead to bacterial and fungal infection as well as germination of seed. Pests such as insects and rodents, and storage techniques. We will elaborate on this, how each of these affect the yield. To remove moisture, the harvested crop is generally spread on the fields under the sun. This causes natural loss of moisture, thus enhancing the shelf life of grains and at the same time retaining their quality. The produce can be made moisture free by artificially passing hot and dry air over it. Pests damage the stored grains by either feeding upon them or deteriorating or contaminating them. They cause heavy loss to the stored grains. It is very important to control their population. Pests can be controlled by the use of pesticide. In case of insects and rodent infestation, traps can be used. Storage techniques. Improper storage of produce can lead to pest infestation. Dry storage techniques are employed for the storage of grains. Grains can be stored in different storage units, which can be jute bags, metallic bins, and silos. On a small scale, jute bags and metallic bins are used to store grains. Care must be taken that the jute bags and metallic bins are infestation free. Large scale storage of grain is done in granaries or silos. jute bags and metallic bins can be stored in granaries. Silos are large towers used for storing large quantities of grains. They have special provision for keeping the stored grains pest-free as well as for transfer of grains. Our lesson on agriculture won't be complete without mentioning animal husbandry. Since ages, humans have depended on animals for a variety of needs. Rearing of these animals requires special care and attention. Animals are scientifically reared for high productivity. The process of feeding, caring and rearing of animals on a large scale is known as animal husbandry. Different forms of animal husbandry are dairy farming, poultry, pisciculture, apiculture, etc. Dairy farming. Cattle such as cows and buffaloes are reared for farm work. They also provide us with milk. Feeding, caring and breeding of cattle for milk and milk products is known as dairy farming. Poultry. Rearing of fowl for eggs and meat is known as poultry. Birds that give egg and meat are given special care and are treated in a different manner. Pisciculture. Rearing of fish in ponds and tanks is known as pisciculture. Apiculture. Apiculture is the rearing of honeybees in specially designed artificial beehives. I have put some questions for evaluation. Which factors must be considered while storing grains? What are silos? Explain dairy farming.